Welcome to WiseReads Lab. Today we're diving into Daron Acemoglu and James A. Robinson's essential book, Why Nations Fail. Why are some nations winners on the global stage, achieving unprecedented wealth and stability, while others remain trapped in poverty and collapse? Consider the stark contrast. Why is South Korea an economic powerhouse, while North Korea struggles in isolation? Why did the United States rise while vast empires collapsed? Is poverty caused by culture, geography, or something much deeper? Acemoglu and Robinson offer a revolutionary answer. Nations succeed not because of luck, resources, or intelligence, but because of inclusive political and economic institutions. This is the core of their thesis. The first major question the book tackles is why extreme wealth and poverty can exist side by side, even in places with identical cultures and geographies. The most dramatic contrast is Nogales, Arizona and Nogales, Sonora, Mexico. They share the same people, the same climate, even the same name, yet one is affluent, safe, and democratic, while the other struggles with poverty and corruption. Why? The simple answers of geography, like tropical climate, or culture, like work ethic, fail to explain these differences. The real divergence lies in history, policy, and structure. The authors categorize national structures into two types: inclusive institutions and extractive institutions. Think of institutions as the operating system of a nation. They are the rules, the systems of law, and the political processes that shape incentives for every citizen. Extractive systems are designed like pyramids. They are characterized by corruption, elite control, and a lack of property rights. Wealth flows upward, benefiting a small group, while the rest of the population stagnates. In contrast, inclusive systems are engines where ordinary people can create extraordinary growth. They guarantee property rights, encourage innovation, and offer opportunity to all, not just a privileged few. If inclusive systems lead to prosperity, why do extractive systems persist for centuries? Historically, the shift from extractive to inclusive, seen in the English Glorious Revolution and the subsequent Industrial Revolution, created the first true engines of sustained growth. The core reason is the, quote, iron law of oligarchy. Elites, the ones benefiting from extraction, will always resist change to protect their economic and political power. They fear losing control more than they desire general prosperity. We see this in the decay of the Roman Empire and the ultimate collapse of the Soviet Union. Extractive systems inherently lead to stagnation because they kill innovation and widespread incentive. The next two chapters focus on the dynamic forces of innovation and change, creative destruction, and critical junctures. Innovation is the lifeblood of growth, but it is also the engine of creative destruction. It constantly threatens existing economic and political power structures. That is why extractive regimes block new technology, fearing it will empower the masses. Critical junctures, moments of major crisis like the Black Death or the French Revolution, offer nations a chance to pivot. These shocks can either reinforce existing extractive systems or, if successfully leveraged, push a nation toward inclusive reform. The lessons of why nations fail are not just academic, they are practical guides for understanding the world today. First, prosperity is built, not inherited. Freedom and robust institutions matter infinitely more than resources, luck, or climate. Corruption is not just inefficient, it is deadly to long-term prosperity. Nations rise when power is decentralized, allowing innovation to flourish and ordinary people to participate fully in the economy. This is what truly separates the winners from the losers. Nations don't fail because they are destined to fail. They fail when institutions serve the few instead of the many. If you enjoyed this summary, subscribe to WiseReads Lab for more powerful books on wealth, power, and civilization.